I don't believe you. And let me just tell you why I don't believe you. If a program has been ordered and you're sick and they tell you, oh, we need to see you today, what you tell them is like, I'm sorry, I think I have COVID. I can't see you today. I'm very interested in your program. And I know the judge has ordered and I want to be in it. But instead, you didn't do that. So don't come to me telling me stories that make absolutely no sense. Nobody does that in the real world. So when I order something, you need to follow through. If you don't want to follow through, let us know. We'll move on to the next person. I do remember the names and faces of everybody that I sent to prison. But if you wish to go to prison and be done with this, I will send you. And guess what? I'll move on to the next person and see if they would like to be in programs that are presented for them.
We're back inside Judge Boyd's courtroom, and this one's a masterclass in self-destruction. This defendant walks in like she's auditioning for an argument competition, ready to pick a fight with literally anyone in sight. The judge lays down orders that couldn't be clearer, and this woman treats them like spam in her inbox. Ignore, delete, pretend they don't exist. What's wild is that it's not even rebellion with a cause. It's chaos for the sake of chaos. And when you're in front of a judge like Boyd, that's a bold kind of stupid. One more eye roll, one more slick remark, and she could be cuffed before the lunch break. The whole thing feels less like a hearing and more like watching a slow-motion crash, a free seminar on how to ruin your own case. Real talk, though. Do you think she's genuinely angry at the judge, or just angry at herself? Because from where I'm sitting, this looks like self-sabotage on full display. Let's dive in.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 1983, State of Texas versus Ashley Draper Ward. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Oh, sorry.
For the defense?
Christopher Simpkins.
And are you Miss Ashley Draper Ward?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So you entered a plea of guilty. The judge found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is recommending community supervision. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor, but we're okay with proceeding anyway because we are recommending
All right, defense. All right, any objections to the PSI report?
None, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I believe she's motivated. She'll be successful, and she understands that she faces severe repercussions if she does not live up to her obligations. But that's what she followed the plea bargain agreement.
All right, Ms. Ward, do you have any family support?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, who's your support system?
My grandmother's.
All right. And do you have any children?
3.
Okay, what are their ages?
5, 6, and 8.
And who are they with?
My mother-in-law.
And have you had any CPS cases in regards to them?
No.
When's the last time you had contact with them?
Before I was incarcerated.
So how did it come to be that your mother-in-law had custody of them?
My first incarceration, she took custody while I was incarcerated.
Okay.
And can you step up to the mic a little bit more?
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to a $500 fine. That's going to be probated.
Okay.
4 years deferred adjudication, and states you may continue to confer. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order you to complete parenting classes.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm sorry, Ms. Eckel, if you could move so probation can, yeah. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's going to be anger management.
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to remain in custody for her Tacoma exam. And they say that's scheduled at August 22nd.
Yes.
And we'll follow those, what their recommendations are. If for some reason she's not accepted, then we're going to do a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. You're going to need to sign a release for any type of medical treatment that you're receiving. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular UAs, proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits one time per month until she receives her case manager. And that's the case manager for mental health. Sorry, just let me check one thing. And also, let's do a referral to felony drug court.
So here's where it starts to unravel. Judge Boyd gives her a roadmap to redemption. Report in, take anger management, keep it together. Simple stuff. You'd think she'd take the lifeline, but no. She nods along like it's a TED Talk she has zero intention of following. Watching her is like watching someone buy a gym membership just to post about it once and never go back. On paper, it's easy. In practice, it's a full-on maturity test. The court tracks everything. Missed classes, skipped check-ins, fake excuses, and every slip is documented. And if you know anything about probation, you know violations hit harder than the original charge. This isn't about growth. It's about whether you can do the bare minimum to stay out of a cell. What's painful is how confident she seems, like she's somehow outsmarting the system. But really, she's building the case against herself. Every smug smake, every missed task, that's evidence. At this point, we're not wondering if she'll blow it. We're counting down until she does. Let's see what happens next, because it's about to go off the rails.
And we can also do a referral to mental health court and let mental health court know that if she is accepted to mental health court, the court will entertain a motion for new trial because they'll only accept her if she does not have a open probation case. And the reason why I'm doing that, I think that they will be able to address any issues you have weekly more than this court is able to do. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. State, are you going to have any objections if mental health court were to accept her to for a motion for new trial?
Not at this time.
All right. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else you need in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
I'll get the record.
I'll move that.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Don't use your mental health issues as an excuse. Do you understand? I understand mental health, but you were involved in a dangerous situation that could have ended very badly for you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what's up with all the names? Whose names?
My
Do you-
kids.
Hmm?
My kids.
All right. I always tell people, if you're going to put a name on your body, children, mom is usually a safe bet, not your significant other. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. If you need anything, you feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What's in your ear?
Earplugs.
I'm sorry. Oh, earplugs. Well, how are you able to hear with earplugs?
They're not very good.
Okay. How does she get earplugs at the jail, or do they make those? Okay. So here's the thing. I know at the jail, people make a lot of things, but all of that is considered contraband and it'll get you in trouble at the jail. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. All right. You have a choice today. Here's your choice. And these are the only two choices you have. You're either going to felony drug court or Or the state will file a motion to revoke. I'll hear the motion to revoke. And if I find that the allegations in the motion are true, you're looking at 2 years in the state jail facility. Those are your two choices.
I would have for it.
All right, why do we need for you to come here to follow the rules that the court has set in place for you? Why do we need to have this conversation when all you had to do was sign?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally miss. I don't know if I had to fold it or what, but I was really sick. I'm starting up and
No, that's not what they tell me happened. They tell me you refused. It wasn't.
That's why I refused. I was really sick and I had been a sick call, but they wouldn't call me out.
No, I don't believe you. And let me just tell you why I don't believe you. If a program has been ordered and you're sick and they tell you, oh, we need to see you today. What you tell them is like, I'm sorry, I think I have COVID. I can't see you today. I'm very interested in your program and I know the judge has ordered and I want to be in it. But instead, you didn't do that. So don't come to me telling me stories that make absolutely no sense. Nobody does that in the real world. So when I order something, you need to follow through. If you don't want to follow through, let us know. We'll move on to the next person. I do remember the names and faces of everybody that I sent to prison. But if you wish to go to prison and be done with this, I will send you. And guess what? I'll move on to the next person and see if they would like to be in programs that are presented for them. All right. Ms. Abrams, is felony drug court willing to accept her? All right, you're going to felony drug court.
And here it is, the classic pivot. She blames it all on mental health. Now, don't get me wrong, mental health is real and serious, but when it's used as a get-out-of-jail-free card after you've ignored every rule, it just rings hollow. The courtroom hears that line every single day, and actions always speak louder. Then Judge Boyd drops one of her most viral one-liners. Don't waste ink tattooing someone's name you'll block in 6 months. Tattoo your kids' names instead. That's cold, but it's real. And the defendant? Stone-faced, like she didn't even catch the lesson. Then the earbuds come out. Yes, earbuds. In court. I can't even make that up. That's not quirky or individualistic. It's straight disrespect in front of a judge. Courtrooms are about respect and decorum, and that kind of move just screams, I don't care. What's crazy is, she's not just throwing away her own shot. She's wasting resources and chances other people would kill for. At this point, it's not even a legal hearing anymore. It's a one-woman circus, and she's both the act and the audience.
All right, the court is going to call 2024 CR 1983, State versus Ashley Yvonne Draper Ward. Could I have parties announce?
Andrew Harris, for the state.
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
All right, and Normie, could you hand me a file stamp for a motion to revoke? And are you Ashley Yvonne Draper Ward? You're gonna need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Ashley Yvonne Draper Ward who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 1983 for the offense of attempting to take a weapon from an officer on June 27, 2024 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
On or about the 23rd day of December 2024 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Ashley Yvonne Draper Ward committed the offense of tampering with electronic monitor violation.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State waives the remaining violation allegations.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Judge.
State, what are you requesting?
Adjudicate guilt, assess punishment at 2 years of confinement in the state jail facility.
All right, and defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, she has 415 days credit. So we are asking the court to give her credit for time served.
All right. So you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Ashley Yvonne Draper Ward.
All right, what have you done while you've been on probation? Well, let me do this. Did you complete parenting classes?
I did several of them.
But did you complete it?
No, ma'am.
Why not? Deputy
I
Laura,
left the program.
excuse me, you're not dressed appropriately for court. Yes.
Because I left the program, ma'am.
All right, why did you leave the program?
I acted on impulse.
All right, that doesn't explain why you left the program. What was the impulse you were acting on?
Just overwhelmed. There was a lot going on up there, and I just got fearful when I left.
All right, did you complete anger management?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And with regards to the referral for Center for Healthcare Services, had you been in contact with them?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you employed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Doing what?
Worked at Little Caesars, and then I was a home health care provider.
Oh, see, I don't even know why that's being allowed because I don't allow people to be home health care providers. And I specifically said no employment as a home health care provider. You're overwhelmed by life, and yet you're somebody's home health care provider. But I don't allow people who have felony cases to be home health care providers.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's number one. Probation, what are you recommending?
Judge, probation's recommendation is to amend for safety followed by aftercare.
All right. You have a choice. You can go to safety, or I can revoke you. And if I revoke you, I'm sentencing you to the 2 years. Either way, time is going to pass in your life. It can either pass with you in safety, and you're going to get extended on this probation, by the way. If you go to safety, I'm going to extend you for a year. So if you want to just do your time, you can do your time. You can go to the state jail facility. I'm going to sentence you to 2 years, or I will send you to safety.
You'll get credit. The judge will give you credit for time served. State jail does their own calculations.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's a $500 fine, time and money for run concurrent. And I'll recommend the therapeutic community. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is that it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are in deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you will need to speak to an attorney. So you're going to be sentenced to the 2 years in the state jail facility. You are entitled to whatever time that you've previously served. And I'm going to recommend the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community is to help you hopefully get your life in order so the criminal system will not see you again. Do you understand?
Finally, Judge Boyd cuts through the nonsense and gives her a brutal reality check. Felony drug court or 2 years in prison. That's it. No loopholes, no extra lives, just 2 doors to choose from. And this defendant? She starts rolling out excuses like bad receipts. I was sick. I just didn't feel like it. That's not a defense. That's a meltdown. She's being handed a golden chance to rebuild her life, and she tosses it aside like she's above it. It's not just disrespect to Judge Boyd. It's an insult to every taxpayer funding these programs that exist to help people like her. Drug court isn't punishment. It's mercy in motion. But if you reject mercy, you choose a consequence. You go to jail. Period. And what's wild is, she act like she's proving a point. But what point? Pride? Ego? Because all I see is someone torching every bridge she's got. So here's my question for you. Why do some people choose the hardest, dumbest path just to pretend they're in control? Drop your thought below. Hit like and subscribe if you love these breakdowns. We've got plenty more courtroom chaos coming your way.